Support for Radio Friends comes from OsteoStrong. Improvements in bone density, strength, and power can be achieved by weekly 5-minute no-sweat sessions on their 4-spectrum machines. These isometric robotic machines safely emulate high-impact loading on different parts of the skeletal system, which stimulates activity in bone-building cells. Balance and agility can be improved by 2-minute sessions on vibration plates. Every session is supervised by a trained coach. Learn more on Facebook or call to set up a complimentary wellness assessment and session. Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Thursday, July the 7th. Good to have you with us. We're going to talk about two separate things today, but let's start first of all with the crop walk. And I want to introduce you to LETITA DenHARTOG and Tylisha Dade. Did I pronounce both of those names right?
Yes.
Good. Okay, now we'll get on to the real business, the crop walk. When is the crop walk?
The crop walk will be held September 18th this year at Stevens Lake Park, the Gordon Shelter. Registration starts at 1 o'clock. And last year we raised $20,555, which was the most we had ever raised. And for the Columbia Crop Hunger Walk.
I hope you go way over that this year. Now, the purpose of the crop walk is what?
We raise money for 4 local groups, Loaves and Fishes Soup Kitchen, Russell Chapel Community Food Pantry, Destiny Worship Center Food Pantry, and the 5th Street Christian Church meals.
Okay.
And she is here to talk about Russell Chapel.
Okay, go ahead.
Hi. Russell Chapel Food Pantry is open every second and fourth Saturday of the month. We are open from 10 to 12, which are new hours for us, which will be our permanent hours from the 11 to 1. We're now going to be 10 to 12.
Okay. And where are you located?
We are located at 108 East Ash, and we actually do a drive-through where all you have to do is just drive through our alley. We'll load your car up, get your information, and then you can be right on your way.
Okay. So do people call ahead of time?
No.
So you just drive through, and you're there to help?
Yes.
And you're there because of the support of the crop walk?
Absolutely.
Okay. So what can people do if they want to be part of that crop walk?
Well, they can sign up a group through the event Crop Walk 2020, or through the Facebook. We have a Como Crop. Just go to Facebook and do Como Crop.
Okay, and we've got it on that. You can go to events.crophungerwalk.org /2022, and that will get you all the information that you need.
Yes.
And you can sign up there also for the crop walk.
Right.
Okay, and the date one more time is?
Is September 18th.
Okay, and we will have you back again before that September 18th date to remind everybody and to sign up and be a part of it. Thank you so much, ladies.
Okay.
Pleasure having you here.
Thank you.
All right, now I want to introduce you to a good friend of mine. I say a good friend. We haven't seen each other for about 3 years now. That pandemic hit and so many things changed. But CONNIE SHAY is here today to talk about the Peacemakers Quilt Show and the Festival of the Arts in Fayette.
Yes, sir. It's a great day. Saturday, July the 30th, will be a wonderful day to spend the entire day in Fayette. Our quilt show is outstanding because it's in the sanctuary of Lynn Memorial Methodist Church on the CMU campus. And it has these gorgeous stained windows, and when you walk into the sanctuary by itself, it's breathtaking. You put 100 or more quilts in there, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Really,
it is, because the quilts are draped over the pews, they're in the altar, they're to the side, and it just, especially if you walk in there on a really hot day and you come into the church.
It's nice and cool. It really is a sanctuary.
Yeah, it feels like you walked into heaven.
Yes, exactly. Well, you're close there anyway.
Right.
You're right.
Okay.
Well, and this year, we always have a theme every year, and this year our theme is Happy Holidays. And people, when you say Happy Holidays, they think Christmas, but we're going to celebrate all the holidays. And the big stage that we now have there will feature quilts from all the different holidays that we can get quilts from the first years. I did bring a couple of small things with me. We will have small items from table runners and wall hangings to king-size quilts. We'll have other quilts out in the sanctuary itself. We actually will go, the oldest quilt that I know of that will be there is authenticated in 1850.
Now, one thing I would imagine some people ask, are any of these quilts for sale?
No, they're not. Howsoever, thank you for the commercial. We do have a marketplace. There will be small items for sale. We don't have anything big like a quilt for sale. The price of fabric has more than doubled since I started quilting, and it just makes something like that so expensive that people really don't want to put out that much money at one time.
Yeah,
but we'll have a lot of nice handmade art. It's a good time to do some early Christmas shopping or hostess gifts.
Yeah.
We have table runners, placemats, decorated seasonal kitchen towels, Christmas ornaments.
Now, where does the money go that you raise?
The money that we raise, there's no admission, it's free will donation, but the money that we raise is split between two things. It's split between the Fayette Ministerial Food Pantry, and then also we, as the Peacemakers Quilt Group, do the Quilt of Valor project. And so we use a little money for that. Most of the Quilt of Valor's supplies are just donated by the five of us, but we do need a little operating money, so we keep a little back to run the Quilt of Valor project. The show is 9 to 4. Downtown on the square, there's live entertainment from 9 to 4, which includes the Columbia Community Band.
Oh, they're there every year.
Yeah, they're there every year.
Did you have it? You didn't have it last year, though.
Yes, we did. We had it last year. We did miss one year. I think it was the year of the pandemic.
Okay.
But we did have it last year. We were back last year for the first time.
Okay.
And we'll have craft shows down there. There's an art show. There's a cake auction. There's food vendors. And even Auto, the State Highway Patrol, I think it's a Model T car that talks to you.
Oh, really? Otto's going to be there?
Well, that's what I've been told, is Otto's going to be there.
Okay.
And that's fun for kids and adults alike. So there's a lot of fun things to do. It's just a great place to spend a beautiful Saturday.
How many different quilts do you think there will be there? 100, 150?
We normally have at least 100, and last year we'll have a large display of the Quilt of Valor. We've given out about 60 Quilts of Valor, the five of us have, and we hope to get at least half of them back to put on display.
Tell me about the Quilt of Valor. We got just a little bit of time here. What is the Quilt of Valor?
Quilts of Valor are, it's a national foundation that we are members of, and we donate a certain size quilt, patriotic quilt, to a serviceman. All the criteria is that they must have been touched by war. And we started out with World War II veterans, and we've done all the World War II veterans in our area and have gone through all the different conflicts, etc. And any service person that's been deployed overseas is eligible in the Fayette area.
All right. So mark it on your calendar, Saturday, July 30th, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's in Fayette. It's the Festival of the Arts and the Peacemakers Quilt Show. You have some beautiful quilts on display, and Connie,
beautiful
thank
quilts.
you.
I have a display with 5 generations.
You got it.
From my great-great-grandmother, great-grandmother, grandmother, me, and my granddaughter.
Got it. She got the last word in there. Bye-bye.